of the Orange County Democratic Party. Please welcome to the stage, Matt Hughes, everybody.
Matt Hughes. All right, welcome. We're happy to have you.
So happy to have you on. Please.
All right.
So how are you?
Great. So you should use Orange County funding to get us wireless mics.
Orange County funding. You know, I'm
Just
not
right off the bat. Just
look,
put them right under
look.
the
It's
bus.
appropriate use of funding.
I'm not a county commissioner, so I can't help you with that. Though.
Matt, I am so happy to have you on. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thanks for inviting me.
Yes. Let's get on to the better topic that we should have started with.
Okay.
You are going to meet the President of the United States of America.
I am getting to meet the big Barack Obama. Yes,
And
sir.
What is
Barry.
this for? What's that?
Barry. Oh, well,
Mary. Thanks, Jack.
you know, in his younger days, he went by Barry instead of
Barry?
Barack. Yeah,
Oh.
Barry.
Barry Obama.
So if you knew him by Barry, you go way back.
I was going to say, Jack already knows him.
Like I
I
said.
should just interview Jack. Why don't you guys switch chairs up?
hey, that's not in my contract.
It's not, oh, there's the contract.
Yeah, there was a
forgot.
non-disclosure agreement or something. I don't know. There was something I signed.
Non-disclosure. We don't disclose anything.
Yep. Not
None
even
of
on the
it.
cameras.
Not even. So what are you meeting President Barack Obama for?
So the president is having a reception for LGBT Pride Month, which is this month. I know in Chapel Hill and Durham and Raleigh, like we do it in August or September, but everywhere else in the country, it's in June. So that'll be really awesome. And
We support the heck out of that, by the way.
well, and
Yeah.
you know, he's the first president to do this, to have.
Really?
Yeah. As far as I know, he's the first president to do an LGBT Pride Month. Well, you know, we couldn't count on W. You know, back in the day, you know, he tried that whole like constitutional ban on gay marriage. You know, he pushed that idea, so W wasn't too reliable. I do love the big dog, Bill Clinton, but you know, he did sign "Don't Ask, Don't Tell." So.
Wait, that came from him?
Well, you know, he signed it, but at the time, Alex, you know, it was a progressive idea that
yeah.
gays could serve. They just couldn't tell anyone that they were gay.
After 3,000 years of, or whatever, of human existence, you know, let's get a little step ahead, you know?
Yeah.
Well, at the time it was progressive, and now it's certainly not.
Yeah. So you get to meet him. Now,
You get
what
to
are you
meet him.
most excited about seeing in the White House, aside from Barack's family?
Aside from Brock's family, you know, I hope that we can meet Bo. I have a dog named Raleigh. Raleigh is a half hound, half yellow lab mix. He's spunky as all creation. But he is so I'm a dog lover, so I think Bo would be awesome. Don't think I'm going to be able to meet Bo.
I just love how, like, that's your big one. It's like not seeing the Oval Office. It's like, gotta meet that dog.
Got to meet the dog.
Gotta meet
But
that dog.
look, one of the things.
Is it as furry as it looks? What's it feel like?
Look,
Probably does tricks.
Does it have a Secret Service dog? Is there like a Rottweiler with like a little microphone? Like, woof, 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 you know? It's a good Rottweiler impression. I practiced all 3 hours ago.
I am sure you've been sitting on that for 2 seconds.
I was told to sit.
So, but look, you know, there's a lot of things to see at the White House, but everyone wants to see those things, whether it's the Oval Office or the blue room, the red room, the purple room. I don't even know
I
if
didn't
there
know
is
what
a
those
purple.
rooms are.
Yeah, I've never heard of
So
it.
yeah, there's rooms in the White House, and they're famous because they're all the same color. Like you walk into the blue room, and everything, the furniture, the walls.
That's the design that they have for America?
It was very
It's
original.
just one color?
Very original.
That's how far we've come. But hey,
Very-
at least there's
well,
multiple
hey,
colors, LBGQT.
There you go. Well, we
There
couldn't
it
have
is.
we couldn't have a throne room, so you know they had to make up for that. At the White House, you can have a throne room.
I was thinking like
at the-
bathroom, like throne room.
You know,
That's the throne.
A solid
and I'm
gold
sure
toilet.
somewhere there might be a throne room with George III on it, like reserved for him.
I like it. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. What kind of secrets do you think are in the White House? Like, do you think secretly that every piece of furniture is like a fold-out mattress? Because you get tired from leading the free world, you got to just take a quick nap. And so you pull out the humidor and bam, full-size mattress
Just sneak a nap.
out of the humidor.
Well, you could always take a nap in the map room.
In the map room?
There's a map room at the White House.
You're saying map like a...
Map, as in M-A-P. Like I'm gonna go look at a map.
And you can nap in that room.
You could nap in the map room.
What about the GPS room? Ricky
Such
G.
a
Yeah,
serious
is that with or without drones?
Well, I would imagine the drone pilots probably hang out there too.
I was going to say,
Really
they're probably
tiny,
napping
really
there.
tiny.
Yeah, I mean they're tech savvy.
I hear they're very precise too.
Well, since you're going to the White House, how are your basketball skills?
Honestly, not that great.
Is it because you wear flip-flops?
It is not because I wear flip-flops. So
Just show the people what they want to see.
I am wearing flip-flops.
There we go.
You know, I won't say that I'm often inspired by Rand Paul, but there is a picture of Rand Paul doing a TV interview, and from the waist up, he's all business, and from the waist down, he's got like shorts and flip-flops on. So obviously, you just outed me, Alex. You outed me, so I'm very upset about that, about my flip-flops. Not really, but
In his defense, you told him not to mention the flip-flops.
I guess I did. It was tempting. It was tempting then to mention the flip-flops if I say don't mention the flip-flops.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of...
I'm still confused. Is Rand Paul related to Ron Paul?
Yes. Their
Yeah.
father and son.
I don't know if he's serious or not. Yeah, I really don't know. I
can't
just thought Rand is like, you know what? I'm sick of Ron. I'm going to go by Rand now. Not Randy, just Rand.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Rand Paul went to Duke. To add to like the other reasons why you wouldn't like Rand Paul, he went to Duke.
Well, this isn't Durham, so hey.
I am a Tar Heel. Full disclosure, Tar Heel.
All
Don't hold it
right.
against me. But yes, for all our
You getting
Durham people.
tar all over the floor?
Alex.
Tar Heel joke, everybody.
No.
So, I have a question for you about
All right.
politics.
Okay.
Why pick a party? Like, why do we still have to have political parties?
Well, my belief, and I will admit that I'm young, so most people our age choose not to pick a political party. They're independent. But the reason I think that you would want to pick a political party is you would want to pick a party that aligns more closely to you, whether it's on social issues, economic issues.
There are only two, though.
You know, there are only two, but my political science nerd will come out and say in most countries there's usually two dominant parties. I guess maybe people can't really handle more than two choices. So there's two dominant parties. You see this in Britain, in France, and a lot of other places, right? So to pick a party means that you're joining others who have similar beliefs to you, and there's just strength in numbers. You know, it's coalition building to push an agenda, and you may not always agree with people in your coalition, but you're trying to move the ball down the field. So, you know, that's why I chose a party, have a lot more in common with Democrats than I do with Republicans, like above and beyond. Full disclosure, my partner used to be a Republican, so.
So when did he change over?
When he voted for Kay Hagan. So, yeah, he voted for Kay Hagan. Big step there, voting for Kay Hagan. But
Very cool. Look at that.
I hear some
Round of
applause.
from the audience, yeah.
Okay, Hagen, come on the show. Very nice of you. I haven't made my citrus party joke yet.
It was it was not a plug. It was not a plug for Kay Hagan. But
Oh, sorry.
well, you know, in terms of luring her to the show to be interviewed by you, I wasn't like, Kay, come see.
We
Alex.
throw nets on this show.
Yeah, but I'm glad to plug something in. I mean,
Yeah.
okay, Hagen neon sign. All right, I'm sorry. The puns are terrible tonight.
I'm sorry.
Um,
I'm usually punny too.
ooh,
Look at that.
I used an original.
You did.
So-
That was original.
I got a big question for you.
Yes.
This came out, I think, yesterday,
Mhm.
how North Carolina has passed a law in regards to same-sex marriage or marriage equality. What would it be? What would it be filed under? Like, what is the technical law?
I guess the way you could couch it would definitely be marriage equality. It would fall under marriage equality, and then what some people would also call religious liberty.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about this law that was passed.
So the legislature decided that they needed a law because all these gays could get married all of a sudden in North Carolina. Like, civilization ended, and now we need a law because we don't like this. So, you know, they were challenging it in court, and then the attorney general said, no, I'm not going to defend this anymore. There's nothing wrong with gay marriage. It's constitutional. The courts have ruled against North Carolina several times now. So the legislature said, okay, well, we don't want magistrates to have to marry gay people. And so, you know, that's where this came from. There were some magistrates in some parts of the state that just had a true objection to marrying gay people. So the legislature passed this law, mainly by anecdote.
If you don't mind, so people that marry people were like, I don't want to marry the gay people.
I don't want to marry the gay people.
As if the gay people wanted that person to marry them.
Well, but you know,
I'm just saying, like, if I'm a fan of a sports team like the Patriots, and there's a Jets bar, I don't go to that bar and say, I would like a bunch of food and applause, please. You know what I mean? It's like they're so afraid of everything. Like, don't come on my lawn. Well, you live in a mountain by a moat. No one can go on your lawn. So stop getting freaked out. People going on your lawn.
well, you know,
Stop buying sniper rifles and finding people off your lawn. You know
well,
what I mean?
I think the biggest thing is that these are public employees who want to essentially discriminate against members of the public who coincidentally pay their salaries through taxes.
Right.
And so the legislature passed the law. The governor vetoed the bill. So then the legislature had to consider overriding that veto, and they did in the Senate. That was never in doubt. We actually had 2 Democrats vote for it originally, who then voted against overriding the veto. It went into the House, where no one really knew how it was going to end up because it barely passed on a veto-proof margin. So we had 3 Democrats vote for overriding the veto. Those weren't real surprises. The surprises came in the fact that there were Republicans who had originally voted against the bill who mysteriously disappeared yesterday when it came time to override the veto. So these were people who, had they shown up and voted like they did originally, the veto would not have been overridden and the bill would not have become law.
But this law says that as a county, some counties, as a county employee, you can choose not to help people that do not abide by your religion, that may...
Right. So a deputy or a register of deeds could say, I don't want to issue a gay marriage license. Someone else in that office will have to do it.
But they left it open, right? Because, I mean, truth be told, I happen to be a state employee, and I have a firm belief in pizza naps, where I eat pizza and nap. And so I'm going to stop working now.
I believe in Cheeto breaks.
You see what I mean? So I'm just going to stop working. Because if you come to me and say, hey, Alex, here's part of your job that's extremely important, people's lives are at stake, I'm like, oh, man, that stinks because I got to go to, pizza church, which requires a post-nap.
Well, it comes down to...
I am so serious, dude. Look, this law is ridiculous, and I'm going to do what I want now.
And that's really the problem.
If you want to
right?
get ridiculous, I will get ridiculous.
Well, that's the problem. You could claim so many different things. It's not just gays. Someone could claim that it would be against their religion to marry someone who's interracial couple.
Because that's horrible.
It's
God,
horrible.
I'd hate for 2 humans to exist together.
But so that's what we're dealing with. And magistrates who could say,
I
don't want to marry you.
Educated. Wouldn't that be terrible?
What's that?
If the people got educated? That'd be terrible.
Well, we already know they are against education, public
my
education.
God, terrible. All right, I'm getting all heated up. So I'm ready to go into a more heated topic.
Okay.
I'm going to get a more heated topic. You're so stupid. Dunkin' Donuts is better than Krispy Kreme.
Someone was reading my Facebook. No,
It's true.
I read the crap out of your Facebook.
Okay,
You're so wrong about this, dude.
Okay, so where are you
100%
from?
wrong.
I'm from born and raised Rhode Island.
Rhode
Brought
Island.
up
Okay.
Narragansett.
Okay.
Narragansett, Rhode Island. We're called the Narragansets from the Narraghetto.
Okay.
We have a beer. The beer's brewed in New York, but whatever.
Jack, where are you from?
Darien, Connecticut.
Okay.
You're
Dunkin'
outnumbered.
Donuts.
Heavily.
Dunkin' Donuts
Okay.
is the winner.
And the reason is y'all two are from the north. Good old Southern boy here loves Krispy Kreme. How could I not? I grew up loving Krispy Kreme. It wasn't
Where's
just
Krispy
the
Kreme
donuts.
from?
Winston-Salem. Do you have something against Cheerwine?
No, actually, I like Cheerwine.
Okay,
pretty
Cheerwine
good.
Cheerwine,
right here.
sponsor me.
Cheerwine right here in North Carolina. But it wasn't just the donuts, right? It's the crullers. It's the honey buns. They have some awesome honey buns.
Yeah, but they always had those like crappy, like puffy donuts where you go to bite it, like, oh, I'm supposed to have a donut, and you bite it, and it's like a cloud, and you're like, well, where's the rest of my
Yeah, it's like
donut
more
that I paid
glaze
for?
than it is donut.
Yeah.
Like,
But
where's
then-
the dough
okay,
in
but-
the donut?
But my
Where's
thing
the
is,
dough?
where's the
That's
glaze?
my slogan.
Yeah,
the
where's
dough?
the dough?
Where's
But
the
where's
dough?
Yeah.
Where's the glaze? Where's the glaze? Where's that sweet sugariness
On
a
the glazed
plain-
Dunkin' Donut.
Yeah, where it
But-
should be.
You
But
know what?
it's-
I'm old-fashioned, because guess what I like? Old-fashioned
That's
donuts.
right.
Take your glaze and take it away.
Yeah,
That
get rid of
wasn't
it.
as smooth as I was hoping
No,
it was going
no,
to be.
it was not. It was
Kinda-
not. But
Matt Hughes.
you will not win this. You will not win this. It's Krispy Kreme all the way.
You know, I feel like the last minute I'll get you to like flop your vote. That's what Carolina's famous for, right? Not you, But there's a reference back to this ridiculous thing. These people came out. This couple came out. This straight couple said that if they pass the marriage equality, they're going to get divorced. Which is like me saying, if they make a law for vegetarians, then I'm going to throw this cheeseburger away.
I would not throw away the cheeseburger.
That's what I'm saying. How strong is that marriage? That guy is genius. Like, I don't want to be in this marriage.
Look.
Oh, how can I get out of this?
Oh my God, gays.
All right,
That is
so
what he's thinking.
before we go, Matt, it's been wonderful having you.
Well, thanks
on.
for
I
having me
appreciate
on.
having you
Thanks for having me
Before
on.
we go, what do you have? Anything to promote? Anything to?
Well,
tell us?
I guess the thing to promote, and I'm sorry, it's not too exciting, but you know, this year is an election year. Did you know that?
Yes.
No, you didn't. So
I did.
So every year we have an election.
You told me yesterday.
Every year that doesn't count. The so doesn't count.
asked me
Okay,
if I
maybe
knew.
it does count. But every year is an election year.
Yep.
And so this year we elect people to lead our towns and cities across North Carolina. And if you live in Durham or Chapel Hill or Carrboro, or even if you're in Hillsborough and you're getting to this, you are maybe I'm from Hillsborough,
Internet.
but internet. There you go. But there are elections for mayor in almost every town. For town council, they choose if your potholes get filled.
When you say potheads, I was like, is that legal now?
If your
it's okay.
potholes get filled, if your trash gets picked up, if if things are all hunky dory in your towns, and that's really important. It's possibly
important. It's
more
super
important
important.
in your day-to-day life than who's president of the United States. Though I do love Barack Obama and do not want to see a Republican in the White House.
Very.
There is a lot at stake in your local elections, so you have to go vote and
So
educate
do
yourself.
some research. Don't just go on and just vote for people whose name sounds cool, like someone may have done a few years ago. Actually go and research, like my girlfriend Shelby, who actually printed out a list and researched and picked who she's going to vote based on facts about them. So go do that. Mr. Hughes, it's been wonderful. Thank you
Thanks
so
so
much.
much.
Matt Hughes, everybody. Matt Hughes.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Really appreciate it.
No problem.
All right. Good to
Oh,
see you.
everyone get up and dance. Come on, everyone come on. Hey, play us something. Play us something. Let's do it. Yeah. Looking for it. Almost there. Almost there.